Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, you are in this world, but not of this world, okay? You are in this world, but not of this world. Let me give you an example. A scuba diver, for example, right? What I read about a scuba diver is the deeper that they go, they need an oxygen tank, okay? In other words, they cannot live down there in that world, right, full of water. Because, listen, that's not their nature. Now, a fish can, right? But if you go scuba diving and you bring an oxygen tank, right, it will help you last a little while. But sooner or later, you have to come back up to the surface. You have to get on out of the water, right? You have to go home. You have to make some dinner. You have to eat your noodles and your broccoli, right? In other words, you're a human. So you are in this world, but not of this world. And I'm talking about spiritually, okay? So in this world, listen, you have to ask yourself a question. Do I have my oxygen tank every morning for this world? In other words, I'm not of this world. Like, this is just an earth suit, okay? God just has me in you here for a certain amount of time, right, to accomplish his will, okay? So every morning, if you don't have your oxygen tank, which means this word right here, right, the living word, if you're not in the word, if you're not listening to the word, if you're not praying, if you're not seeking God for direction, guess what? I don't know what's going to happen to you, man. All right. You just might get knocked upside your head. You just might get knocked upside your head out here, right? But listen, you have to stay loaded. Okay. Listen. Okay. Let me give you one more example. If me and you, if we're going scuba diving and we're down deep and I have an oxygen tank that I just know is going to last me for a long time down there, I'm going to be comfortable. I'm going to be confident, right? I'm going to be smiling. I'm going to be having a good time, right? Because I know that I'm prepared. I got the big tank on my back. It don't matter what go on down here. I have 3 hours to pass, right? I have 3 hours to clown around. You, on the other hand, if all you have is about that much oxygen, you're going to be nervous, right? You're less likely to reach over and pet the fish. You're less likely to want to go sightseeing down there. You're right. You might start getting cranky because you know I got to go back up to the top in just a few minutes, but you have about 3, 4, 5 hours in your tank. Listen, the more words you have, the more dangerous you become. The more words you have, the more peaceful you become. The more words you have in you, the closer you get to God, the more people can see that on you, right? The more relaxed you look. Just like a man with the 5 hours of oxygen on his tank, the scuba diver. That's how you are as a Christian. So I challenge you today, wherever you may go, carry that oxygen tank, carry that word with you, okay? Because you are in this world, but not of this world. The scuba diver only loads up with oxygen to go down there and perform a task. He's, in other words, he's on borrowed time. He only has so much time given to him to go down there and perform a certain task. I don't know. He may be looking for gold, right? He may be looking for a little Rolex down there and try to, you know, ice himself up like me. You know, I'm over here iced up, right? He may, like, it's no telling what he's looking for. He may be looking for a certain type of fish, a rock, anything, right? A skull, right? It's no telling what he's looking for, okay? So just like he or she has an assignment, you have an assignment. You are in this world, but not of this world. So I challenge you today, pray to God, ask God to lead you, get fueled up with his word, and go out here and impact this world. Listen, it is a hurting world, right? People need you, okay? People need you whether they know it or not. Because listen, if you are connected to God and they're not connected to God, right? They can literally encounter God through you and say, you know what? It's something about that girl that passes me every day. It's something about that guy that passes me every day. It's something different about them. You know, I don't really know what it is. And then over time, right? Over time, they get to know it is the God in you. And then they say, you know what? You know, I need to give my life to the Lord, right? I need to give God a try. I need to read that scripture this morning. I need to start back going to church. I really need to get saved. I need to accept the Lord. It's all because you were obedient and you had your oxygen tank on your back. But if you don't get in that word, if you don't put your oxygen tank on your back, you just, man, look, you just out here like a fish out of water. You just flopping around, wanting to fight everybody, frustrated, disillusioned, hard to get along with. Like, you just don't know what's going on. We love you all so much. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. If this video helps you out in any kind of way, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of every single video we have coming up. We love you all so much. Listen, if you made it to the end of this video, I need you to comment the words oxygen tank in the comment section below, okay? That way we'll know that you made it to the end of the video. The words are oxygen tank. We can't wait to see a comment. We love you all so much. We'll talk to you in the very next video.